Now here's a great bite for you. I had a fella ask me this question the other day. Bill, are there any secrets to landing a big fish? Recently I lost 3 of the biggest fish I've ever hooked within a foot of the boat. Well, I answered this question like this. I said hooking a big bass is one of bass fishing's most exciting moments. I've found the real key to getting a fish in the boat is to never horse that fish. Playing it carefully and keeping a tight line is so important. And it's also important to try to keep that bass a good distance from the boat during the initial stages of the fight. A green bass on a short length of line is an invitation to trouble. Now realize the longer the fish is in the water, the greater the chance of losing it. But trying to rush the situation is a whole lot worse. Something else you might consider is using a landing net, especially if you're using a lure with a lot of treble hooks. Those fish aren't out on, they're up in the cover. Fat, pretty fish too. Turn around there, buddy boy. Nice 2-pound fish, maybe a little bit more. I'm 2 feet deep right here. Those fish were shallower. There's nothing. That right there's a little bit. Ooh wee, look here. Yes. That right there is a hamburger, ain't it? Don't you get in that trolling motor? That's a big, fat, chunky. Yeah. Oh, that is a pretty baby right there. There it is. I mean, look at you. That a pretty one. Yes, sir. Big old fat thing. Uh-oh. Went to the bathroom on me. Why are low gear ratio reels best for deep water cranking? Well, in my opinion, you just can't use a better ratio for this type of fishing, and here's why. Low gear ratio means slower retrieve speeds and more power. What it does, it forces the angler to fish a crankbait at a slower speed. It also maximizes depth and lure performance. Lower gear ratio takes less effort to retrieve with high resistant lures. It causes the angler less fatigue, I like that, and they're ideal for better lure action and speed. Slow retrieves cause the lure to achieve greater depth by allowing the bait to work vertically, not horizontally, providing more deliberate natural bait action as it digs and bumps the bottom and all that structure. And finally, it keeps the bait in the strike zone a whole lot longer. That little old blade just ticking, going to town right there. You drop it on down about a foot, you can barely see it. Goes out of sight. Whoa. That's a strong Jesse right there too. Look at the size of that. I'll come back and get you, buddy. Woo. slide up here upon my thumb. Isn't that nice? Big pretty thing. Toodaloo. I remember the first time I saw my first bladed jig. I think it was back around 2006, and it was manufactured by Booyah. They called it a boogie bait, and we were asked to shoot a bass show using it. Problem was, when I tied that bait on, I honestly had no idea whatsoever how to fish this thing. None whatsoever. I'm serious. You cast it out and wake it back just under the surface, or do you slow roll it, or do you fish it on the bottom like a jig? Yep, this bait truly is versatile. And fishermen learn that over the years after fishing them, what they found, that they can be effective summer, fall, winter, spring, cold water, hot water, muddy water, clear water, shallow or deep. Whoa, sister. Yes, sir. Buddy boy. Aren't you something? Yes, you are. Let me show you what I'm going to do here. You see how this fish is hooked right here? This bait, this hook. I am not going to risk blinding this fish. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sacrifice this lure. I'm going to just cut this hook off right here. And then I'm going to just pull that hook out. Right there. If I tried to pull that hook out right there, I'd more than likely I'd blind that fish. And what I'll do is just I'll release the fish and I'll retie on another lure. I'd rather do that and kill that pretty fish. Are large size lures necessary to catch big bass? For heaven's sakes, no. But your percentages go way up when you increase your size and silhouette of your offering. Now this is especially true during the summer and fall months. Normally, larger size bass want to get one big meal and they lay up a few days. You can catch a monster sized bass on tiny lures, that's for sure. Now, it happens quite often, but when you increase the size of your lure, you're going to substantially increase your chances of catching bigger bass by offering a full course meal. Good luck. Oh, catch yonder. Strong. Strong, strong fish. Yes, you are. Where are you going? Got me all back up here in this mess. Look right there. Fish just jumped in the boat. And I got this one here. Let me. Fish are everywhere. Let me get you out of the boat. Here. All right. Whoa, whoa. There you go. Let me get this one in the boat. And if I try to pull that out, I'm going to run the risk of blinding him. But that's the advantage of that little bait. I can put another hook in it. Now, see where it is? Just cut the hook off. Pull that right out. I saved his eye. Sure did. Yep. Nice fish. See ya. And I'll just put another hook on this bait. I just slide that rubber band back. Slide that rubber band back, pull that clip out and put another hook on it.